in-season collision of teams ranked in the top 25, both hoping to come up with a W and really build their resume on this field today. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Noles will kick it away to get this game going. Returner choosing to field this one. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Running back with the football. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. And he drops back in the gun. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big moment of the opening drive. They face third down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. QB keeper all the way. He shreds the tackle. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
What a weapon this quarterback is. He can throw the football. We know he can run. But with this kind of speed, he doesn't just take off. He can pick up big chunks of yards like this here.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
He'll hand it off. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
See if the loss ends up killing this drive. It's second down now and 16. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass is caught. He's got room to run. Touchdown, Irish. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, that's exactly how you want to get this game started. First drive of the game to get 6 points. That's going to get these Irish fans fired up. And you know, touchdown Jesus is enjoying his view.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. Play fake, looking to throw. Aggressive call on the opening play. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. That's a design quarterback keeper. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. And they'll use the ground game here. 0 running stop right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The Seminoles will have to punt this one away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. defense make adjustments. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They'll kick it away here. He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. To the air, it's Reed. Grab by the receiver. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking right. This one caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion sets up a third down play. A play action looking to throw. He'll throw it now. Caught near the sticks. It's Howard. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. And the Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. moves the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Pass caught, second down now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Play action here on first down. It's caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Throws a stiff arm. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Second down and goal upcoming. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And we're able to get him down. They break the huddle for third and goal now. They're 2 for 2 on third this drive. And they're trying to punch it in here. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
And that one's straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They'll give it to the back. Breaks an open space. It's a fumble. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he stopped short of first down yardage. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Second down after that previous play. Using his legs, it's Stevens. Breaks free with room to run. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. And the Seminoles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. He's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. No huddle now for the offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And they'll give it to the back. And that run produces a decent gain. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Stevens. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Crucial third down play right here. To throw, it's Reed. Quick throw, testing the middle. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. We finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Throw to the running back in the flat. In the clear at the 25. And he firmly steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Offense facing second and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. Receiver in motion now. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Against some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense comes back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. The shotgun handoff here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. Net kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Not a long kickoff. Fielded just inside the 25. One down at the 29. That's where they'll start the drive. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Reed. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
completion. The lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
The Noles will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. Notre Dame. The Seminoles will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He escapes the pocket. Gets the first and more. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Solid gain, moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. This will be a 37-yard attempt. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The field goal is good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. And the quarterback keeps it here.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Design quarterback run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. conversion here, down multiple scores. Can he make it to the marker? He shrinks the tackle. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And the Knowles line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Howard. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Seminoles looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. On the move now. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, and it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st down, it's play action. Pulls it in. It's Stevens. Puts into space at the 50. Tackle made after a big gain. The Knowles will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. We had so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Good throw. The catch is made. The tackle is made. But the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. He hands it off from the gun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Press coverage now from these DBs. Another handoff to him on second and goal. And the freshman brings him down quickly. All over. They stop him right at the line.
And that is just a great job by this defense on third down. Getting penetration. They come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. Fourth down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Knowles. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Breaks free. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down after that short completion. Wants to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He finds some space. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Snags the quick throw. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. First down and 20. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Using his legs here. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And it's good. Right down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. the return from just inside the 25. Gets him to the 29 before being brought down. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, he's just trying to find a hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone, and it's intercepted. A crushing play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Backed up with the one who's going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and we'll try it again. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Play action here on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame. He broke away and they couldn't catch it.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Short kickoff fielded just inside the 25. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. It is intercepted. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off.
Really good job here by this defense of taking away any threat downfield. Once he came to the outside, nowhere to go with the ball, so he has to tuck it and try to pick up a couple yards.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
So the offense with the first and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The defense gets the sack and gets off the field. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. He breaks free. He's in the clear. He's at the 50. Now the 40. At the 20. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Florida State.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Off target and incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Gives it to the back. Fights off a defender. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can. But the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. Wide open downfield. He's brought down with an explosive play for this passing game.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Grinding away with a running game. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Second down after that run on the previous play. run it here. As the first down is still going. They get him down to the junior with an excellent run there.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Handoff from the shotgun.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And now the handoff. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Here's a handoff, testing the middle. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Powering through a tackle. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Not a long kick, fielded inside the 25. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back to throw. It's Reed. Makes the catch. It's Howard. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late, deep throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Catch made in space. Look out. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. The Seminoles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Looking deep for late-game heroics. The QB throws his 3rd hook of the day. Could take it all the way. Past the 50. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Sets up the offense in great position. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the wood